TJ, excellent driver. Alabama shocks were rough because we changed some stuff up on it. Houston, broken axle. I looked like a lame duck doing my freestyle, and then this past weekend, burned up second gear. Very disappointing. So we're coming into Orlando pretty hot and heavy. I know if she holds together, you know what's going to happen. So I apologize to all the Facebook fans and all the Advanced Auto Parts fans for 2 weeks in a row, lame runs and all that stuff. So, but we're in Orlando, like I said. We're proud of Emily Oil and Daytona Dodge, FK Rod Ends, Rob and Jean, Super 40 Speed Machine, Greg Samuels FTI, Ryan and Maria at FK Rod Ends. It's just great to have them on there, but I just got to go out there and do my thing. I'm getting all nervous and stuff, you know what I mean? You got some good drivers down here. These are good events, you know what I mean? And then your hometown on top of that, so it adds some pressure to you. And you know, the biggest fear is something happening to your truck, not you as a driver. That's the head game you play until you get done with your freestyle and you go, I made it. What you think, Fran?
It's all good.
That was really heartbreaking this weekend.
It was.
I mean,
I was really excited, and I just knew you were going to come out of that hole.
I'll go ahead and admit it on camera.
Man.
You know, I should have just changed the gears out, the transfer case, and ran first gear. That's just what I should have done. I kicked myself in the butt.
So we are going to flip it in Orlando.
You know this.
Come on, wait.
I'm not one of the guys that try to flip it and all that stuff.
Let me just. What if I told you?
Do my thing.
What if I told you that there's a whole group of people, maybe a secret society, that just do nothing but get together and talk about you flipping it? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I mean, there's a certain fan base that you want to, make sure you cater to.
Well, I tell you this: if it was going to go over, it would go over in Orlando or Tampa.
Oh.
Last year we ran a 32 hydraulic. See, our shocks are a little bit different than everybody else's because we built them and we know nothing about what we're doing. So we had to start somewhere, and we started last year with 32 hydraulic fluid, and I got a big shim stack, and most shocks you don't have to run that big of a shim stack, and they can run 32. Some guys run a little bit heavier, but the first show I did 46. Wow, what a rude awakening! That was just too thick. So what we did is we called our Emily Oil sponsor, Ken, and they said mix the 32 and the 46 together, and you'll come on to around a 38, 39, or something like that, and that's what we have on both trucks right now. So what we were doing, we knew that the fluid was still heavy. We liked how it controls the truck, but we wanted to soften it up a little bit. So what we're doing today is, if you look over here at the shocks, it's a zip tie. That's what we were trying to accomplish. I went out there and nosed over and had all the weight on the front end, and I came down to that point. I'm using all my shock before I was coming up to here, never going past that point. And I got 26s on here, so I was losing all that shock shaft. But when you don't know what you're doing with shocks, you gotta come out here and experiment. But you see where it is now. So I'm pretty excited because that means it used all the shock shaft. And that's what we were trying to do. And this is actually the first time we've ever tested shocks. Came out here just for shocks. Got in, did 1 or 2 hits, come out, take them apart, revolve them, did whatever we needed to do. That's the first time we've ever broken one, you know what I mean?
That's just intense though.
What broke?
Where's the outer at?
The spindle broke. Broke clean.
Yeah, here's the outer.
Look good.
Looks real good. So
did?
it broke. I tune them came off too.
Where's that at?
Yeah, I mean, all we got.
Huh? Well, this is kind of in wreckish right now, but if you look at TJ shocks, his all the way around were perfect. We did his one time yesterday in the shop, and we came out here and tested. The spindle failed, but the shocks held up. That's the first spindle we've ever broken. So, for stock petty bones, you can't beat that.